Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. And thank you so much for joining us for today's exciting info session about studying in Canada. We have our two school representatives present with us who will be presenting, of course, their exciting campuses, their program offerings, and explain what are the requirements and the application process. So I hope you guys are excited to learn more about studying in Canada and what are the benefits of an international student. So later on, after all the presentation, we will be having our question and answer portion. So feel free to type in your questions. And after this session, you can also book an appointment with us for consultation and assessment so that we can provide you a thorough explanation about the process, program recommendation as well, and assessment based on your background. So without further ado, let's start our session for today. Our first speaker, she is the marketing representative of Cambrian College for Vietnam and the Philippines. So let's all welcome Miss Sophia Duong. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, everybody. Hi, Darren from Humber College.
Yeah.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
May start your presentation, Miss Sophia.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so hi, everybody again. My name is Sophia, and I am the market representative for Cambrian College in Vietnam and the Philippines. So today I'm so excited to join and to share about our college to you. And first of all, I would love to say thank you, Kanata Agency, for holding event, the online event today, and thank you all of you for join as well. So now I will share my screen. Okay, so here you are. All right. Okay, so again, welcome to Cambrian College. We are the one of public college in Canada, so that you are eligible to apply for BCWB after graduation. And before I start, I would love to share with you about our successful story from our students. So both of them, they come from your beautiful country, the Philippines, and they graduated from Cambrian College and come to they graduated from Cambrian College. So one of them is Miss Maria, and she actually graduated with both programs, project management and personal support worker. And after that, she got a BCWP up to 3 years, and now she got a full-time job and permanent job in Sudbury. And another successful story from Mr. Jeff, and this is his family photo during the winter time in Sudbury. They are very happy. And he said that he graduated project management, and just a few months of work, he finally received his community recommendation. And now his application for permanent residency is underway. So both of them, they are agreed that Canada is an education destination for international students like them, where dreams do come true. And now it's your turn. When you choose to Canada, I strongly believe that your dream will come true as well. So good luck. And now let's get started with our location. Where is Cambrian? All right, so you can see that Cambrian College is located in Sudbury, Ontario. And Sudbury is geographically the largest city in Ontario and the most populous in Northern Ontario. Greater Sudbury is a world-class mining capital of the world, which today still continues to supply more than 16,000 mining-related jobs. And the city has expanded to become a regional hub for financials, for business service, tourism, healthcare, research, education for Northeastern Ontario. And it is only a 4-hour by car or bus, or only 1 hour by airplane from Toronto. And another fun fact I would like to share with you that in 2015, Sudbury was ranked as the Canada's happiness city. And here are some reasons. First of all, because we are home to approximately 165,000 people, and it's a multicultural and truly bilingual community. We are also the third largest French speaking population in Canada outside of the province of Quebec. And secondly, we are the city of lakes with more than 300 lakes and hundreds of kilometers of trails in every direction. So if you love the outdoor activity such as hiking, biking, skiing, I think that Sudbury is a good choice for you, right? And now let's move to the temperature. So it's easy to fall in love with 4 seasons outdoor adventures in Sudbury. We have 4 magnificent seasons. In winter, it's very cold, of course. However, luckily, all my students said that, okay, they can still survive because the average temperature during the winter time is around minus 15 Celsius degree. And after that, as the international student, you are definitely have a lot of experience for another season, like spring, summer, fall is very beautiful, right? And now, to give you more the details about our community, I would love to share with you the quick video about Sudbury. Okay, so here you are. All right, so welcome to Super. I hope that you will love this community because you can see that there is never a boring day or night in Sudbury. You will find plenty to do and enjoy in Sudbury, from festival, outdoor recreation, sport, to live theater, museum, shopping, dining, and socializing. And it is all within easy reach because Sudbury has efficient and economic public transit, so that it's very easy to navigate by car, by bike, or even on your foot. Right, so now I would love to share with you the top reason you should to study in Sudbury. Okay, so actually we have a 6 top reason. So first of all, in terms of cost of living, I would love to share the comparison between Sudbury and Toronto. So if you live in the smaller community like Sudbury, every month you may spend around more than 1,000 Canadian dollar, right? So this is the first benefit if you live in the smaller community. You can save a lot of money from living expense and also the tuition fee. And secondly, in terms of English level, so we do know that most of Filipino students, they are very good at English. However, if you still want to improve your English or your French as well, you should live here because the majority of people here, they can speak English and also French. Number 3 and number 4, this is the safer community with less distraction so that you can focus on studying without shopping, just checking. And next, in terms of job opportunities, So as I mentioned before, Sudbury is the largest city in Northern Ontario and the most populous in Northern Ontario. So that's it to say there are a lot of job opportunities will offer for international students. And on the top of that, we will have the immigration opportunity. Yeah, that is RNIP program, which I will give you more detail later on. All right. And now let's talk about the job opportunity. So honestly, that I usually receive a lot of questions, a lot of inquiries from international students. They want to ask us whether it's easy for them to look for the part-time job during study at Cambrian College or not. And our answer is yes, it's easy because we offer a lot of opportunity on campus. For example, you can work for international student service or gym center or library or even resident. Or you can work for off campus, for example, supermarket, fast food restaurant, or you can look for the volunteer opportunity in the nursing home or healthcare or hospital. And now I would like to share with you the key biggest employers in Sudbury. So, well, they come from mining, healthcare, education, finance, and engineering technology. The purpose I would like to share with you this one because I highly recommend that you should choose the program related to this industry. For example, you want to study mining, engineering technical, or personal support worker or early childhood education. So you should choose that program because it related to this industry, so that after you finish the program at Cambrian College, it's easier for you to look for the job offer. And for your information, the main industry in Sudbury nowadays is healthcare, and the largest industry by occupation is sales and service. So if you have experience related to healthcare, then the city of Sudbury is a good job for you, as well as you have experience in sales and service. Right. And in the future, if you have a chance to visit Sudbury, please don't forget to take the picture with this one. This is our iconic. This is also the biggest coin of the world, and we call it is the big nickel. Yeah, so please don't forget to check in on your Facebook or your Instagram because it's very beautiful. All right, and now let's move to the reason why you should choose Cambrian College to study. So actually, we have some reason. First of all, we offer more than 80 career-focused programs, and our program will tailor to help you succeed in your career goal. And also, we rank as 18 in Richard College in Canada. And you are eligible to apply for BCWP in Canada after completing the program at Cambrian College. And on the top of that, we rank as number 2 in graduate employment rate in Ontario. So for your information, you can see this is the KPI for 24 public college in Ontario, and Cambrian have the that Cambrian ranked as number 2 of graduate employment rate, 87.6%. Okay. And also you can see this is our picture in the main campus in Sudbury. We do offer the on-campus residence, so it's very convenient for you guys. And at the moment, Cambrian College is the largest college in Northern Ontario with more than 4,900 students, including 1,600 international students from over 50 countries. And for Filipinos community, for Filipino students, we have around 30 Filipino students who are studying with us. And we do hope that the number of Filipino students will be increasing in this year, next year, and later on. Okay, and now let's move to our program. So at Cambrian College, we offer more than 80 career-focused programs. So what are you interested, what are you good at, or what do you want to do? So let's hear the program are available to international students. Okay, so let's begin with general study. At Cambrian College, we do offer health science or trade technology or even EAP program. And if you are looking for the diplomas for 2 years or advanced diploma for 3 years, we do offer some program like business and information technology. For example, business administration in accounting or general business, computer system, media communications, computer programming, and we have a new program, is hospitality. And in terms of community service, we do offer some program like early childhood education or social service worker or developmental service worker. And if you are interested in arts, designs, and music, we do offer some program like animations or graphic design or game design. And in terms of engineering technology, we do offer a lot because we are the mining capital of the world. So we do have mining engineering technical or technology. Or you can look for chemical engineering, civil engineering, and mechanical technical. Yeah. And let's move to the most popular program for Filipino students. So it has to be health science and nursing. So we do offer some program like personal support worker, fitness and hair remotion, massage therapy, OTPA, and for some post program like community and health service navigation or addiction and mental health. And last but not least, we do offer some skill trade training for multi-power technicians or heavy equipment technician. And we do offer a lot of hands-on program for international students. And now let's move to the post-graduate program. So at the moment, we have 1 and 2 years for postgraduate program. So we offer 15 one-year post certificate, for example, business analytics or project management and or supply chain or cybersecurity. So that the ideal plan for you is 1+1 program. Because when you study 1+1 program, you are eligible to apply for PCWP up to 3 years program. And at Cambrian College, we are eligible to offer the LOA with 2 programs on 1 LOA. So it's very helpful for your study permit. Or if you want to choose the safer plan, the good news that we have a new program. It's called Global Business Management. It's either 2-year postgrad diploma, and we have 6 intake, including co-op program. So this is the I think this is the ideal, the good choice for you if you want to make sure to receive the postgrad, the work permit after graduation up to 3 years. Okay. And now let's move to our intake. So at Cambrian College, we do offer 3 main intake in January, in May, and in September. However, for postgrad program, we do offer 3 more options in March, in July, and in November. And let's talk about our English language requirement, because we do know that most of Filipino students, they are very good at English. So we will waive IELTS for you guys. As long as you provide us the MOI, Medium of Instruction Certificate, so we will waive IELTS for you. Otherwise, you need to submit IELTS or Duolingo to meet our English language requirements. And now let's move to the accommodation. So we do offer on-campus residence with 2 style, dorm style and townhouse style. Or you can look for the affordable off-campus. accommodation, for example, apartment or homestay. And in terms of scholarship and financial support, so we do offer from $500 to 1,000 Canadian dollar. As long as you study with us at least one semester, and depend on your GPA or your essay, you are eligible to apply from $500 to 1,000 Canadian dollar per semester. And let's move to our survey for international students. We do offer a lot, especially for career center. I think most of international students, they will focus on career center, because at career center, we do have students with interview, with resume or cover letter. And every year, we will organize the job fair with a lot of employers to come to join. So this is a good opportunity for you to look for the job offer and also to build a network with employer in separate. And please don't forget to join the volunteer opportunity during study in Canada. It's very important for you, okay? Okay, and now let's move to the tuition fee and living expense. So I take business analysis as the example. So you can see that the tuition fee, including insurance and service fee, is around 14,000 Canadian dollar. Plus book adjustment, room, semester, food, personal expense. So total every year you may spend around 24,000 Canadian dollar. And when you convert to peso, it will cost you more than 900,000 peso per year. And I heard that a lot of Filipino students, they say that this is the affordable tuition fee and living expense when they live in separate and they study at Cambrian College. All right, and now let's move to the promotion for international students. So when you apply to Kanata Agency, we do offer you a lot of promotion. For example, we will free application for you up to $95. Secondly, we will offer you housing bursary up to $400. And on the top of that, we have the book bursary up to $500 when you are purchasing the books at Cambrian College. All right, so that is all information I would love to share with you about the Cambrian College. And now let's move to the RNIP program. So this is one of the pathways to become a Canadian resident. So what is it? Okay, so RNIP stands for Rural and Northern Pilot Program. And this is the program is by the Canadian government at motivating newcomers to Canada to settle out in regional Canada. And totally 11 communities from 5 provinces are participating in this program, including Sudbury. And the good news that Sudbury has the highest population compared to other one. Okay, so we have around 165,000 people. And to be eligible to apply for RNIP program, you must meet minimum requirement. First of all, you need to have 1 year of work experience, or you need to graduate from post-secondary program of 2 years or longer in the recommending community. For example, Sudbury. Number 3, you need to meet or exceed the language requirements. And number 4 is very important. You need to find a full-time permanent employment in Sudbury. And last but not least, you need to meet community-specific requirements. And in my opinion, one of the benefits for RNIP is about the NOC. Yeah, because the NOC for RNIP will be accepted for 5 levels, O, A, B, C, and D. So no matter what your job, you're still eligible to apply for RNIP program. And to sum up about the opportunity for RNIP program, so I will give you this table. So if you choose another city to study, so after graduation, you only have two options to apply and to become a Canadian resident. It's straight entry or PNP. However, now you choose to study in Sudbury at college. You will have one more option to apply for PR. So it is RNIP program. So total, you will have three opportunity and to become the Canadian resident, right? So good luck for you. And yeah, so I just want to sum up about the top reason you should consider to apply for Cambrian College. So first of all, we offer you the affordable tuition fee, yeah, with the affordable living expense as well. And secondly, we have a lot of opportunity, the job opportunity for international students. And on the top of that, it is about the immigration opportunity. Okay, so I hope that with three reasons, you can consider to apply for Cambrian College and to make Cambrian College to become your second home. Okay, thank you so much for your listening. That is my presentation. And if you have any question, we will have Q&A session later. So you can ask me. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, Sophia. And I hope you guys are now considering studying in Canada, as this is the fastest and easiest way to get there. And of course, a possible migration is waiting for you. Now, for our second speaker, this is the marketing representative of Humber College in the Philippines. Sir Daryl.
You are ambitious, a problem solver, an out-of-the-box thinker. Welcome to Humber, a place where you'll get experiential learning in the classroom and beyond. You'll join students from around the world at one of our amazing campuses. You'll collaborate with industry leaders and be a part of a healthy and inclusive community. From film to fashion, industrial design to international development, sustainable energy to content strategy, there's a program for you. With inspiring, innovative spaces you'll want to call your own, you'll find a lot to be proud of. The diversity of our students brings the campus to life. Our faculty are award-winning trailblazers, and our graduates are making waves in every industry. From orientation to graduation, this is the next step to your success. At Humber, we are focused on your future. Be bold, be courageous, be Humber.
All right. Thank you so much for that presentation, Sophia. And thank you so much, Kanata, for having me again this afternoon. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for today's afternoon session with Kanata. So let me just share my presentation. All right. So I hope everyone can see my screen now. Again, my name is Daryl Agapito. I'm the in-country representative of Humber College in the Philippines. Our full name is Humber College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning, and we are one of the 13 polytechnic colleges and one university in Canada. So there are only 13 polytechnic colleges and university in Canada, and there are only 7 in the province of Ontario, and there are only 3 in the city of Toronto. One of those is Humber College. And what does Polytechnic College means? It means that we deliver our programs in a combination of theoretical and practical learning. So again, we are located in Toronto. Just to give you a little background about Toronto, Toronto is the largest city in Canada and the 4th largest city in the North America. And it is considered to be the 11th best urban destination or study destination for prospective students like you. So also it is considered to be the 2nd best city in the North America in terms of quality of living, and ranked first to be the safest city to live in. And it also has the largest and the busiest airport in the whole Canada. And that being said, almost all industries are available in Toronto, maybe in hospitality, engineering, healthcare, business, advertising, marketing, almost everything is available, or even engineering. So if you are an international student looking for a part-time job while you are still studying at Humber College, then definitely you will be able to find job opportunities around Toronto. So why should you choose Humber College among all other colleges? Again, we are a global leader in career-focused learning. We are a polytechnic college who delivers our programs in a combination of theoretical and practical learning. And we ensure that you get the experience that you need so that you will be job ready after finishing your program at Humber College. That being said, 79% of our over 200 academic programs have co-op or work placement. So in the Philippines, para siyang OJT or internship, you will be required to work as part of your curriculum. You will be required to finish off a certain number of hours for you to graduate. And with those number of hours or work hours, you will be experiencing the real work world inside Humber College or also outside Humber College. Currently, we have 33,000 full-time registered students, 6,500 of which are international students from over 130 nationalities. And I'm very proud to say that Philippines is already top 3 origin of international students at Humber College. So I hope after this session, if not all of you, most of you will be part of that growing number of Filipinos inside Humber. So this is where we are located. We have 3 campuses. Our main campus is the North Campus. It's about 10 minutes away from the largest and the busiest airport in Canada. And our Lakeshore Campus is about 30 minutes away from the airport. It's down here. And we also have our IGS or International Graduate School right in the middle of downtown city of Toronto, right in the city center, right here. And if you can see the green line, this is a subway. The yellow U-shaped line is also a subway. Purple line up here, also a subway. All broken red lines are bus lines. So anywhere you live around Toronto, it will be very easy for you to access all of our campuses. And again, since we are situated right in the heart of Toronto, almost all industries are available just around the campuses. So you will be able to find job opportunities while you are still studying at Humber. So what are the services that we offer to our international students? We have our Academic and Career Success Center. Usual question of our students, tutulungan po ba kami ng aming school to find job opportunities around the campus or around Toronto? The answer is yes. We will be assisting you in looking for your part-time jobs, but we will not be placing you. You still have to submit your CV, go through an interview, and pass the interview for you to get the job. But don't worry. In the beginning of each semester, we conduct job fairs and also networking nights where we bring in our industry partners so that it will be easier for you to have access to job opportunities around Toronto. We also have the International Center where you can find our international student advisors who will be assisting you in applying for your postgraduate work permit. We are a designated learning institution and also a public college. All of our programs that we deliver to our international students are eligible for a postgraduate work permit afterwards or after your graduation. And if you're wondering on how you will be applying for your PGWP, you will be assisted by our international student advisors. Kayo pa din ang gagawa, kayo pa rin ang magsasubmit ng application, but definitely we will be assisting you on how to do it. All right, and also a while ago, I think Sophia mentioned about 1+1. I just want to emphasize that we can only give out 1 letter of acceptance at a time with 1 program. We do not have 2 programs in 1 letter of acceptance yet at Humber College, but you can definitely do 1+1 by adding another 1-year program after finishing your 1-year program at Humber College. So after finishing your 1 year, pwede na mag-submit ng application, or even before you finish your first year, pwede na kayo mag-submit ng application to your second year, second program, and you will just have to extend your study permit while you are onshore in Canada. And how to do that? Again, of course, Kanata will be assisting you in your study permit extension, but definitely our international student advisors, which are inside the school, will also be assisting you in your study permit extension. We also have the Student Wellness and Accessibility Center. If you are having troubles with your health, may it be physical health or mental health, you can just go to that center and you will be assisted there for free as well. And also, if you are into sports, you can use the facilities in Athletics and Recreation Center. If you are into fitness, everything is for free for our students. You just have to present your Humber ID. And this is how how our Lakeshore campus looks like. It has more open space and green space for our students to interact with each other. Right now, most of our classes are being delivered hybrid. That means partly online, partly face to face, and we are looking for more face to face classes this coming fall 2022 or September 2022. So definitely you will be able to have access to all of our campuses during fall. So going to our programs, we have a little bit of everything. Again, we have over 200 academic programs to choose from. There are very, very few programs that we do not offer at Humber College. One thing to remember about studying in Canada is that we deliver programs that are needed in the community where the school is located. So since we are located in Toronto, right in the middle of the city, almost everything is available. Just to let you know, we have programs under fashion and aesthetics, applied technology and engineering. We do have health, sciences, and wellness. We do offer our practical nursing to international students. And we also have pharmacy technician. We have Bachelor of Nursing. We also have food and nutrition management, occupational therapy assistant, and physical therapy assistant. And we have a very new program at Humber College, which is retirement home management. For those students who already finished Bachelor of Nursing in the Philippines and would like to consider personal support worker, we do offer that to our international students. But if you are having hard time justifying why are you going to take up personal support worker, which is a certificate course at Humber College, you might want to consider our retirement home management program, which is a graduate certificate degree program at Humber College. We also have business, accounting, and management. Two programs that I want to highlight under that area of interest are financial planning and also insurance management, property and casualty. As we all know, Sun Life and Manulife came from Canada, and almost everything should be insured in Canada. You, as an international student, you will also be required to purchase your health insurance prior to flying to Canada. Required ang international students to have health insurance bago makapag-aral in Canada, and that is included in your tuition fee at Humber College. And also, if you will be staying in Canada, if you later on decide to buy a house or put up a business, almost everything should be insured. So malaki ang industry ng insurance in Canada. That is why we are delivering that program, insurance management, property and casualty, and also financial planning. But also we have other business programs like global business management, business marketing, business accounting, and also business administration. We also have creative arts and design, which includes our architectural technology and interior decorating. We also have emergency services, children and youth, which includes our child and youth care services program, and also another very in-demand program in Canada, not just at Humber College, but in the whole Canada. It is early childhood education. We also have community and social services, which includes our social service worker program, and also skilled trades like plumbing techniques, welding techniques, industrial woodworking technician. We also have media, public relations and marketing, and also including our advertising program, graphic design program. We also have music and performing arts, which includes our theater arts program if you are into acting, and also hospitality and tourism, which includes our hotel and restaurant operations management program, also culinary management program, baking and pastry arts management program, event management. We also have information, computer, and digital technology, which includes our ITS or Information Technology Solutions program, and another very new program at Humber College, which is cloud computing. We also have foundations in language training for those who are teaching English to foreign nationals. A lot of Filipinos are teaching English to foreign nationals. Pre-pandemic, maraming Koreans, Chinese, Japanese, Middle Easterns who are flying into the Philippines to study English. And now with the pandemic, marami pa rin nag-aaral ng English through online dito sa Philippines. If you are one of those prospective students who are teaching English, you might want to explore our teaching English as a second language program. We also have justice and legal studies if you are under that area of interest. And also for those students who are about to finish grade 12 or who have finished grade 12, you can already apply to any of our bachelor's degree. We are delivering 31 bachelor's degree at Humber College where you can choose from. Later on, I will be sending you a link to the complete list of our programs that we deliver at Humber College. So one thing to remember, or what's good about studying bachelor's degree at Humber College, is that you do not have to go through any preparatory programs anymore. As long as you have finished grade 12 in the Philippines, you can already apply to any of our bachelor's degree, or even while you are still studying grade 12. Basta meron na kayong first semester na grades ng inyong grade 12, you can already submit an application for assessment. All right, so we have 3 intakes at Humber College. Our main intake is September, which is the fall intake. We also have January, which is the winter intake, and we also have the summer intake, which is May. Right now, almost all programs are already full for September 2022. There are very, very few programs na open pa for September 2022. If you wish to join Humber College for September 2022 or fall 2022, please contact Kanata immediately as soon as after the session so that they can already assist you with your application for September 2022. And also, if you are interested to join Humber College for January 2023, we are opening our applications for winter 2023 this coming May 16 Toronto time. That will be May 17 in the Philippines. All right. So we don't have an application deadline. As long as there are available seats in your chosen program, feel free to submit an application to Humber College via Kanata. So what are the documents that you need to prepare if you wish to apply to Humber College? If you are applying for a certificate program, diploma program, or advanced diploma program, or bachelor's degree, we will need your high school transcript and high school diploma. Even if you already finished bachelor's degree in the Philippines, as long as you're applying for a certificate, diploma, or advanced diploma, we will still be needing your high school transcript and high school diploma. If you are applying for a postgraduate degree or graduate certificate program, we don't need your high school transcripts anymore. We just need your college transcript and college diploma for graduate certificate programs or postgraduate degree programs. All right. And also another good news for Filipinos, we can waive the language proficiency test requirement or IELTS requirement for you. If you already finished bachelor's degree in any of these schools, then we can already waive the IELTS requirement for you, except if you are applying for practical nursing, Bachelor of Nursing, and pharmacy technician. Those 3 programs, we still require language proficiency test. For pharmacy technician, we are only accepting IELTS, no other tests. But if you are applying to any other programs and you have already finished your bachelor's degree in the Philippines in any of these schools, then no need for you to submit any language proficiency test. No need for you to submit MOI as well, or the Certificate of Medium of Instruction. All right, and another good news, if you will be submitting your application through Kanata, no need for you to pay the 75 Canadian dollar application fee as well. All you need to do is to submit all your scanned documents to Kanata and they will be initiating the application process for you. Going to our tuition fees are running from 16,000 to 20,000 Canadian dollars per year, and that's good for 2 semesters. There are 2 semesters in 1 year study. Again, the tuition fee is about 16,000 to 20,000 Canadian dollars per year or for 2 semesters, and that includes your health insurance and mandatory non-tuition fees or ancillary fees. Kasama na yung health insurance. You don't have to pay for it separately. We also have scholarships at Humber College of up to 2,000 Canadian dollars. If you are applying for a graduate certificate program, diploma program, or advanced diploma program, after receiving your letter of acceptance or LOA or LOA, you can already submit a separate application for the 2,000 Canadian dollars scholarship if you have an 85% GPA from your previous school in the Philippines or higher, an IELTS score of 6.5 or any equivalent test. Pwede yung Pearson test of English, pwede ang Duolingo as long as equivalent siya to IELTS 6.5 academic. You will also need 2 reference letters from your previous work, current work, or previous school. and also an essay of why do you wish to apply for the 2,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. This is good for 1 year. So meaning parang 1,000 Canadian dollars siya per semester in 1 year. Right? And also for students who are applying for bachelor's degree, since bachelor's ay 4 years at Humber College, we can automatically give you a scholarship of up to 4,000 Canadian dollars if your GPA from grade 12, kung graduate kayo ng grade 12 in the last 8 months, meaning kakatapos nyo lang ng grade 12, and you have applied to bachelor's degree at Humber College, if your GPA is 95% or higher, we will automatically give you a 4,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. If your GPA is 90 to 95%, we will be giving you 3,500 Canadian dollars scholarship. For GPAs 85 to 90%, we will be giving out 3,000. For 80 to 85%, we will be giving 2,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. All of those are renewable since bachelor's is 4 years at Humber College. As long as you are able to maintain your grades, you can still get the same amount of scholarship by the following year. For those who got 75 to 80% GPA from senior high school in the Philippines, you can still get a one-time, non-renewable 1,500 Canadian dollars scholarship. All right, and then going to application process. Again, application process is very easy. You just have to submit your scanned documents to Kanata, and they will be doing the application for you. No need for you to send your documents via courier. No need for you to have them certified true copy or notarized. We only need clear, colored, uncut, scanned documents. All right. And we also have on-campus residence or accommodation in both of our North Campus and Lakeshore Campus. This is how our single bedroom looks like, and also our 2-bedroom suite, shared kitchen, dining, and bathroom. The rates are about 6,000 to 8,000 Canadian dollars per semester. So again, that's 6,000 to 8,000 Canadian dollars per semester. Each semester is about 4 months. While the rent outside, you can check these websites if you wish to live outside the school or look for a rental outside the school or around Toronto. The rent is about 600 to 1,200 Canadian dollars per month. All right, so I think that's it for my presentation. Thank you so much for listening, and I will also be joining you for the Q&A later.
Thank you so much, Sir Daryl, for that very informative presentation. Now let's move on for our last speaker. He is our education counselor here in Kanata Education, and he will be discussing what are the assistance that Kanata Education will provide our students. So, Sir Andre?
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for the introduction, Miss Catherine. And thank you for the wonderful presentations, Miss Sophia and Sir Daryl. Okay, so we will be proceeding with our presentation about Kanata and what assistances we offer. So let me just share my screen here. One moment. There we go. Okay. Let me know if you're seeing my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. Okay. Let's just start at the first slide. One moment here. Okay, apologies, my laptop is working slow. It seems to have stopped responding. There we go. Okay, just came back. Okay, apologies for the technical difficulties. Again, welcome to Kanata, and then this is our presentation. Okay, so thank you so much again for Humber and Cambrian for presenting your schools and representing us. And then for our today's topics, we will be focusing on six main topics. That would be on who we are, what services we offer, what to expect once you're in Canada, what are the processes that we need to go through, the student life in Canada, and what lies ahead after you finish studying in Canada. Okay. Okay, so Canada originates from the word Kanata, which means village or coming together or meeting place. So Canada is synonymous to camaraderie in a sense, okay? And then our agency is one of the leading educational agency for Manila for Canada. We have over 5 years of experience in visa processing and student consultations. And we also happen to have direct partnerships to some select schools in Canada, one of them being Cambrian and Humber, okay? Okay, our mission is to help students achieve their dream by providing our services at no extra costs. So we'll get more to that later. Okay, these are the four services that we'll offer. So we will provide an assessment. We provide free assessment to students prior to the application. So there are no hidden charges, no extra fees. It's all for free. And then we will be representing you to, I'm sorry, one moment here. Whoops. We will be representing you to the school that you will be applying for. And then our documentation, we will provide you with a comprehensive list of the documents that will be required to be submitted to the respective schools. And of course, we will assist you during the visa application process. Again, all for free and no extra charges. Okay, so these are the main regions of Canada. So we have Western, Atlantic, and Northern Canada, and we also have Central Canada. Just for clarification, Central does not mean literally on the center. These are leaning more towards the eastern cities where they are the most, let's say, the biggest cities where that's where they are. Okay, and then about Canada. So Canada is known to be one of the most educated countries in the world. This is being shown as more than half of their population has a tertiary education degree from a college or university. Okay, so these are some of the points that Canada has in terms of what are the benefits that you will be getting. Okay, so they have international education. They're renowned internationally and recognized for their education, and then they are affordable. They have a very diverse culture and society originating from all countries in the world. They also have a healthy and safe community, so you don't have to worry about dangers lurking in the night. And then global language education, and then we do have exciting campus environments for our schools, as presented earlier by Sir Dal and Ms. Sophia. We also have world-class innovative education, possible migration, and unlimited opportunities. Okay, so here are the benefits of an international students in detail. Okay, so always enrolled at a DLI. So this is short for a designated learning institute. So it can be either a public or private institute. Being enrolled at a DLI, this will ensure that you will be PGWP eligible as well. And then make progress towards I'm sorry, apologies for this. I'm having some technical difficulties. Okay, let me just disconnect my mouse. I think the mouse is the issue. There we go. Okay, apologies for that. There we go. Make progress towards completing your studies. Respect the conditions of your student permit. So you'll have to abide by the rules and regulations of Canada and what rules they enforce, the regulations, and then stop studying if you do not meet the requirements, and then leave Canada when your permit expires. So again, we do not encourage any TNT or tago ng tago. So let's all be civilized and leave once we are no longer eligible for a stay in Canada. Okay. Okay, so one of the benefits in studying in Canada is that you can work while you study. So this can be either on campus, off campus, or in a co-op. So co-op is program specific, but let's start first with on campus. So on campus does not require a work permit. You do have to be a full-time student with a valid student permit to work on campus. When working off campus, you don't need a work permit. You have to have started your classes already, and you have to be enrolled in a program. So during your classes, you are entitled to work part-time for a maximum of 20 hours per week. This will be taken up to 40 hours in the events of a holiday or during semestral breaks. For co-op, this is again program specific and incorporated to the program itself. And then it could be paid or not paid. This will depend on the company that you will be having a co-op with. Okay. Okay, so again, like I mentioned earlier, this is 20 hours maximum for a school semester, and then on holiday breaks and semester breaks, you're entitled to a 40 hours maximum. Okay, now let's get to stay in Canada after your program. So there are 3 classifications for this. So again, if you're going to be studying less than 8 months, you will not be eligible for a PGWP. So a PGWP is short for postgraduate work permit. This is a permit that allows you to work after you've finished your studies. So the duration of this will depend on the length of your studies. If you were to study for 1 year or a 1-year program, you will be eligible for a 1-year PGWP. If you are going to study for 2 years or more, you will be eligible for 3 years maximum of PGWP. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, another thing that attracts most of our clients is that you are allowed to bring your dependents during your time studying in Canada. So what classifies as a dependent? So as shown here on the screen, these are your spouse or common law partner and your children. Okay, so these are the only people that will classify as your dependents. Anyone else will not be classified, and you may not bring them into Canada with you during your studies. Okay, so here are the list of the documents that you will be needing once you apply. So these usually consist of your school documents, a valid passport, your language proficiency tests, or if it's waived, we usually request for the MOI or medium of instruction, and then your resume or certificate of employment. Again, you can have a consultation with us to have a more in-depth discussion regarding the documents required on applying to Canada. Okay, for the process, we will take you through the steps of becoming a student up to securing a visa application to Canada. Okay, so the first step you'll need to make will be to consult with us or the counselors. We will assess your current background and what programs you will be eligible for and which schools will be best for you. And then we will gather and submit the required documents, and then we will apply to a designated learning institution once we have completed your documents. And then after that, we wait for a certain amount of time. Again, this will depend on the school for the letter of acceptance. Okay, and then confirm and pay your tuition fees or your initial deposit. It depends on how much the LOA will indicate. And then you will get a medical test, complete the visa requirements, and then we submit the visa application after completing everything we have mentioned. Okay. Okay. So there are 2 types of streams that we can apply for a student pathway in Canada. The first being the regular stream, which is the most preferred option for most of our students. And the second one being the study direct stream. So this one is more straightforward and hassle-free. Okay, so here are the highlights of some of the differences between a regular stream or a study direct stream. So for a regular stream, you only need to pay a minimum of a semester's worth of tuition fee. For a study direct stream, you will be required to pay at least 1 year of your tuition fees. And then for the proof of funds, you'll be required to show 1 year of tuition fee and then 1 year living costs of 10,000 Canadian dollars. This is for the regular stream. And for the study direct stream, you'll need to purchase a GIC, or Guaranteed Investment Certificate. Again, this is worth around 10,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, for the regular stream, it is not required to have an IELTS. For the study direct stream, you have to have an IELTS with no scores lower than 6.0. And then you'll have to also, for both streams, you'd have to have a letter of acceptance from the school that you applied to. You'd have to present them your study plan or your SOP, or statement of purpose. Again, for that, we do offer our assistance in constructing the study plan. And then your proof of identity. So if you can provide your IDs, any legal documents that can identify you, these will be required in the visa application. Okay, so we do encourage you to apply now. We don't charge any processing fees for the students. Again, if you'll be bringing your dependents, there are some fees that may apply. So for more info on that, I would highly advise you to book a consultation with us so that we can discuss all of the fees, all of the processes that we'll need to go through. So again, the initial deposit that we usually request for, mentioned below, will be 10,500 pesos. This is consumable for your visa application and biometrics fees. Okay, so that will be the end of the presentation. Here is an address of our office, and here are our socials. So make sure to give us a follow if you're not followed already. And then we do have our YouTube channel managed by Miss Catherine. So you can subscribe to her to get updated to our most latest news. And then thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me rambling here. Thank you so much. And then we'll now proceed with the question and answer portion. Okay.
Right. Thank you so much, Sir Andrew, for the very informative presentation. And now we can proceed with our question and answer portion. So you guys can type in your questions in the chat box, and we'll try to answer all of them. All right. So I have a first question here. For both of our schools, can you tell us what usually are the top programs that Filipinos are applying in Cambrian College? Miss Sophia, can you start?
Okay, thank you, Catherine. So, well, I have to say that the most popular program for Filipino students is related to health science and nursing. For example, personal support worker or OTPA or even practical nursing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And another programs like business analysis and some computer system is also attract for Filipino students. Yeah.
Okay. What about in Humber College, Sir Daryl?
Yep. Most of the students will apply for practical nursing, personal support worker, early childhood education, culinary management, hospitality, hotel and restaurant operations management, and also business programs.
All right. Thank you for that answers. Now, some are asking also how much usually is the minimum wage for international student? Miss Sophia.
So I think in Ontario, the minimum wage for international student is around $14.35 per hour. Am I correct, Darren?
Yeah, it's about $14 to $17 per hour. Yeah.
Great. And do you think this will be sufficient for our students to live on minimum wage in your respective location?
Yeah, so in summary, most of Filipino students they said that they will spend around $800 to 1,000 Canadian dollar per month. Yeah, and they said that with the minimum wage for their part-time job, they have enough money for living expense for per month. Yeah.
Per month.
Yeah.
What about in Toronto, Sir Daryl?
Yeah, most of the students I know would get about $15 to $17 per hour, and I think it's enough for their cost of living. Most of the students would ask if they can pay for their second semester tuition fee out of their part-time job. I would say it is possible. It doesn't always happen to everyone else, but it could be possible. There are some students who are doing that, but if they are concerned about their cost of living, definitely their part-time job will be sufficient.
Okay. Yes, and we also advise you guys that since you are going to Canada as an international student, we highly advise that you have sufficient funds for at least 1 year so that you will be able to save enough money for that first year so you can use that for your second year's tuition fees. Sir Andre, do you have any questions on your side?
Yes, I do have one question here. So one of the audience is asking, will there be any tests or entrance tests for the schools that we need to take?
Oh. Yeah, so in Cambrian College, we don't have any test assessment for international students because before they receive our offer, officer offer, they need to meet minimum requirement for English. Yeah, so they don't need to have any assessment before joining our class. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. How about for Humber, Sir Daryl?
For Humber College, no entrance test, only for practical nursing, where we will be requiring an admission test. For all other programs, no test.
Is this admission test, Sir Daryl, free of charge? I think we kind of lost him. All right, I have another question here. What is the difference between the degrees offered? What is the difference between diploma or certificate and a bachelor's degree versus postgraduate diploma? Can you give us a brief explanation about the levels of education, Ms. Sophia?
You mean that the difference between certificate and diploma?
Yeah, and postgraduate.
Postgraduate. Okay, so for certificate and diploma, it is for the undergraduate student. For example, you just finished your high school and then you want to study to further study, you can choose to study certificate or diploma. And certificate it take around 8 months or 1 year to study. And for diploma, it takes 2 years to study. And in terms of postgraduate certificate or diploma, it is the program for postgraduate students. For example, when you finish your university or college in your country, and then you want to study further, you want to study higher, you can choose the post program to study. Yeah.
Yes, so I hope Ms. Nikki were able to answer your question. So usually, if you are already a bachelor's degree holder, we advise that you get a postgraduate diploma. However, since not all programs has a postgraduate degrees, now depending on your background, we will be able to give you an advice or what program is recommended for you to take as long as it answers or it justifies the reason why you need to study in Canada. And also it shows that you are studying and has a, it will be a study progression for you and it will help you for your career advancement in your home country. Okay, Sir Andre, you have any other question?
Yes, I do have some questions here. Okay. In the event of a visa refusal, knock on wood, will the tuition fee payment be refunded? I think that question will be best answered by Miss Sophia and Sir Daryl.
Okay, so in case your visa was refused, we will refund all tuition fee for you. Less $200 for admission fee.
Okay.
So same with Humber College, you will be fully refunded minus 200 Canadian dollars.
Just a follow-up question: in case of let's say medical reason or any other reason that they have to withdraw their application, will it be the same? Is it fully refundable, or will there be any other deductions?
So well, it will depends on your situation. So you need to write the explanation emails and to send to the school. So but normally we will minus $2,200 for all the reasons beside the visa refuse. Yeah.
For Humber College, you will be deducted with 1,000 Canadian dollar initially, but you can write for an appeal. You can submit a letter, also proof that you have a special medical condition. That's why you're not pursuing anymore. And then you will be only deducted with 200 Canadian dollars.
Right. And we also advise you guys, if possible, and we can still delay your program intake, we can advise that you go for deferral. Now, in case of deferral, do they have to pay additional fees, or what would be the process for deferral? Ms. Sophia?
I'm sorry, can you say again?
What would be the process for deferral?
A deferral.
Yes.
Okay, so for example, when you want to apply for phone intake, but unfortunately you weren't able to get the visa on time and you want to defer, you just need to email the school, and we will give you the instruction, and we will free of charge. Yeah, free of charge for the deferral. Yeah, so I mean that we don't charge any fee for deferral.
Okay, that's great. I think Sir Daryl is.
Sorry. All right. So for deferring for Humber College, they will have to submit a contact form. If they are deferring to another school year, they will have to submit another application, and we can only hold on to their funds for at least 2 semesters. Beyond 2 semesters, they will have to refund or take their money first before submitting a new application.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Sir Andre?
Yes, I have another question lined up here. Okay. Will the classes be blended delivery, or will they be required on campus full time? Okay. I think this may be program specific, but let's have Sophia and Sir Daryl answer these questions, because there may be some changes with their classes delivery. So again, how are the classes delivered to the students?
Okay, so so the good news that in this fall, all the program will be delivered face to face. I mean that we will require all students to be on campus for the fall intake this year. Yeah, and I think that most of them will be excited to be on campus. They they almost wait more than 2 years, yeah, to be on campus. Yeah, so this is the exciting news for them, for students.
Yeah, that's a very exciting news, because they can attend their classes face to face. What about Humber College, Sir Daryl?
That's right. I agree with Sophia. Right now, May is blended or hybrid. We're delivering face to face and online. It depends on the program, which I think Andre mentioned as well. but we are looking to be delivering our fall 2022 ng face-to-face, more of face-to-face classes by fall 2020.
All right. Now, as we all know, most of our applicants' end goal is to migrate in Canada eventually. What is the assistance of the school in terms of their permanent residency application? Ms. Sophia. Okay, Sir Daryl.
Yeah, so we don't really assist with permanent residency application, but definitely there are a lot of immigration programs that are being catered in our city or in Toronto City. For example, we have OINP or Ontario Immigration Nominee Program. We also have Federal Skills and a lot more that they can check after. And also, since they will be studying in a designated learning institution in a public college, I think Sophia a while ago mentioned about getting your points for your permanent residency. So yes, you will be qualified. However, you will have to do it by yourself once you are already on shore.
Right. What about in Cambrian College? You're back?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I just lost my internet. So it seems that you guys are talking about the immigration.
Yes. What is the assistance of the school in terms of permanent residency application or the migration of the students?
Yeah, so well, as you know that one of benefit for Cambrian College is about the RNIP program. So that's the reason why as our school, our team will, I mean that they usually hold the immigration program for international students. Yeah, so they can join and they can learn more about the RNIP program. So it's very helpful for them. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so this is why we highly encourage everyone that you apply through the student pathway so that it is easier for you to apply for permanent residency once you get to Canada. Sir Andre, do you have any other question?
Yes, we have a question here concerning on-campus jobs. So they're asking what types of jobs are available on campus for both schools, and will there be a difference in how much you will be paid?
Okay, so as I mentioned in my presentation, we do offer a lot of on-campus for international students. For example, they can work for international department. They can answer the email from international students from around the world. And also they can work for gym center or library and resident. And of course, they will receive the minimum, the minimum salary, the minimum wage for international students. So, let's say around $14 per hour. Yeah. Thank you.
Same with Cambrian. Sorry, Andre. Same with Cambrian. We also have those kinds of jobs inside the school or on campus. They can work in the library. They can also work in the international center. We actually have a couple of students in our department who are international students from Vietnam, from China, and also from the Philippines assisting our department. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that answer, Sir Daryl. Do you have any more lined up questions, Ms. Kath?
I think I have one last question here. Now, in case of a student bringing their dependents with them, are they allowed to stay on campus or they're not allowed to stay on campus?
You mean so sorry?
If the student is going with their dependent and they want to avail the on-campus residence or accommodation, are they allowed to bring their dependents with them on campus?
Oh, so I'm so sorry about that. Unfortunately, our on-campus resident only allow for single student. Yeah, for single. So for students who bring their family go along, they need to look for the accommodation off campus, for example, apartment or homestay. Yeah.
Right. Okay, then. Thank you. Sir Daryl?
Yeah, same with Cambrian as well. We can only accommodate students on campus. And if they will be bringing their family, they can rent outside the school. Again, the rent is about 600 to 1,200 Canadian dollars per month around Toronto area.
Perfect. Any other question on your side, Andre?
None so far. I think that's it for today.
I think that's it for today's info session. Thank you so much to our school partners, Ms. Sophia of Cambrian College and Sir Daryl of Humber College. I hope you guys are so excited to apply at either of these schools, and we look forward to having your application, and we will be assisting you all throughout your application journey. Don't forget that we don't collect processing fees, and we provide free assessment and consultation for you guys. Just click the link on the description, on the chat box. We put the link for that, so you can book a consultation with us. Thank you so much, guys, and have a happy weekend. And please exercise your right to vote this coming election. And God bless everyone. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Salamat.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice weekend, guys. Bye.